This tutorial is for 2nd grade, Module 7, Lesson 15. In this lesson, students are measuring actual objects with rulers. So I'm going to start this tutorial with some basic concepts we need to keep in mind when we're measuring with rulers. The first thing you need to look at on a ruler is to make sure that you're measuring with the correct unit. For example, this ruler has inches on one side and centimeters on the other side. So we have to make sure we're using the correct side to begin with. And we are going to work with inches today. So I have my pencil lined up on the inch side of the ruler. The other thing to keep in mind is we want to make sure that the edge of the object we're measuring lines up with the edge of the ruler. If it doesn't line up with the edge, then we're going to get an inaccurate measurement. I have my edge lined up with the ruler. Now I just look down to the other side where the point is, and I can see that the point lines up with the 3. So the pencil measurement is 3 inches. Since we're measuring real objects, the measurement won't always be complete inches. This means we need to talk a little bit about rounding. I have another pencil here. I have it lined up on the edge of my ruler. This time the point comes somewhere between 2 inches and 3 inches. I'm going to round it to the nearest inch. In order to do that, I need to locate the halfway point. This is the halfway mark. Because the point of the pencil is less than halfway, I know that the rounded measurement will be 2 inches. The pencil point is closer to 2 inches than it is to 3 inches. So we'll say that the rounded measurement of this pencil is 2 inches. The point on this pencil is past the halfway mark, not quite to the 3-inch mark though, but since it's past the halfway mark, we know that this point is closer to the 3-inch mark than it is to the 2-inch mark. This pencil then would round to 3 inches when we estimate the measurement. Sometimes we'll run into measurements like this one, where now the point of the pencil is exactly at the halfway mark. It's not closer to the 2 or the 3, it's the same distance exactly from each inch. The rule of thumb when the point is at the halfway point is to round up to the nearest inch. So that's a general rule that we will use. Since the actual measurement is 2.5 inches and it's exactly halfway between the 2 and the 3, we're going to round up and we'll say that this pencil rounded to the nearest inch would equal 3 inches. The other concept we need to keep in mind in this lesson is how many inches make a foot. Well, if we look at any ruler, you'll see that 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. That will help us answer these questions. Problem A asks how many inches are in a foot, so we will write 12. Here we have 5 inches plus something equals 1 foot. I just have to ask myself 5 plus what will give me 12. 5 plus 7 inches will give me 1 foot. And blank inches plus 4 inches will give me 1 foot. So some number and 4 will give me 12, and that number is 8. 8 inches plus 4 inches equals 1 foot. So those are some of the concepts to keep in mind for Lesson 15.